Hello there, my name is Tim, and today I was going to start off with a video that's going to start a little series on YouTube. And this series is going to be about Ubuntu. And you might wonder, what is Ubuntu? So, Ubuntu is an operating system like Windows or iOS that Macintosh use. But this is going to be on Ubuntu, and I'm going to show this in vmware. It's a program that can virtualize a computer, so you get a computer inside your computer. It's a little bit confusing, but you get a hang of it. So first of all, you need Ubuntu. To get this, you go to ubuntu.com, and after that go to download and install, and you choose whatever you want. I'm gonna choose, and I have 10.04 and that in here, but what I'm going to show now is 11.04. So I'm gonna choose typical. Next, go and choose Ubuntu 11.4.04. Press next. Full name. My name is Tim, as I said. Username, let's say Tim, and I write a password in here. Next, Ubuntu 64-bit, yes. And I can say 11.04. Next, maximum disk size. Yeah, let's say split version. Nope, let's just keep it like that. 20 gigabyte is it's enough. So now it have started. I'm gonna press view full screen, and hopefully you will see this. Otherwise, I probably think you actually can figure it out. You just wait for it. There it is, Ubuntu 11.04 loading. Loading. This wasn't quite as fast as I'd hoped. Yeah, one thing you can do actually before you start it up. I'm gonna power this off. I'm gonna not do that. VMware workstation. You can use VirtualBox or Virtual PC or whatever you want, but I'm just using VMware as I think that's the best. And what I'm going to do now, if this starts up, is that I'm gonna, you see, I have this selected, edit virtual machine settings, drag the RAM up a bit, and yeah, let's keep that. Well, let's try with 2, because I actually have a dual core. I hope that's no shock to you that people actually do have dual cores nowadays. Okay, so I'm just gonna wait for this to start. And it shouldn't take that long time now. By the way, I figured that I might be starting with the C programming. And I'm gonna learn it first, and then maybe make some tutorials on that stuff. But I'm thinking on it. What do you think? Should I start? Well, back to the topic here. I think Ubuntu will start, or the installation will start. So you see, I'm connected with wired internet and installing, verifying the installation configuration. Let's just do that. I want to make this bigger. So you see it's working. Making the file system, formatting the partition. And you know, as I'm using VMware, it's pretty good. I'm gonna say that I live in USA because I want it on English. Okay. So now I should no, it just jumped to here. So it's copying files. Pretty nice looking installation and that stuff. You see I have wired network. Yeah, I can configure VPN, edit connections. Let's see here. Yeah, wired is wireless, and you know, it's pretty self-explanatory. So, yeah, this is the Ubuntu installation. You know, you can jump to things here, find even more software. Yeah, it has a software center like the Windows 8 is going to have. And as far as I know, Ubuntu have had it, and you know, it's great. I totally love it. I wouldn't stand without it. You know, writing all this sudo apt-get and all that. But for those who actually has been sitting in Ubuntu, you will know what sudo apt-get does. It's an command you write in the terminal. The terminal is like CMD on Windows, and you know, sudo stands for superuser do. Superuser is the same as administrator. So superuser do and apt-get I think stands for application get. And then what application? So like, yeah, if I want to install the application with vim, I will write sudo apt-get install vim. Yeah, now it has this Ubuntu one thing here, by the way. And you know, that's for installation, like for things that doesn't it you can't find it on the market. You can install like that. And as you can see, it's going quite fast actually. And I'm not experiencing that much lag yet. And I must say, if my mouse didn't actually, if my mouse was supported in Ubuntu, I was going to have that as my main operating system. But my mouse isn't supported. That's why I need to. Oh my god. That's why I need to run it on a virtual PC, and I don't like that. But in VMware, it's I hardly notice it actually. Yeah, it contains this. Yeah, the things before 11.04 had open for Office. This has no something like that. LibreOffice something. And the thing with Ubuntu is that you can do whatever you want. You can rewrite the kernel, you can change the background, you can change themes, you can make themes, you can do whatever you want. And I totally mean whatever you want. As it is an KDA license. I think it is. Or Yeah, I think it is Kitty. Yeah, and we've done all this. Yeah, this have an update. So here on the left side, it has an bar with things nowadays. And before they had the menu up here, but now it's like it's no menu. But you know what? I actually loved the previous builds, but I think I'm going to learn to use this too. Because I think this time wouldn't change, you know? It's like going from XP to Windows 7 or something. It's time for a change. And yeah, it has this music player, Banshee, and it's great actually. It's a very, very good music player. And it also has this thing that if you press the speaker, you can see here Banshee. I have play, pause, and that. And that's great. Totally great. And yeah, empathy. That's used to, connect. You can connect MSN or MSN, email, Twitter. I think Twitter is supported, and all that stuff into one application. That is just it's there. See there? It says Alan and a little talking bubble next to it. That's the empathy, I think. Social from the start. So, and yeah, one thing I love about Ubuntu, it has Flash pre-installed, and its standard web browser is Firefox and that stuff. You can install Chrome, or you can actually install Chromium. Chromium is the web browser that Chrome was based on. I think that's about it. Now I'm going to pause the video and I'm going to get back when it has been installed. So I'm gonna. Well, hi. This is what just happened. Ubuntu just installed successfully, and it's waiting for VMware to configure itself. You can log in. That's what I'm gonna do. I have Tim as my username, okay? And I'm going to write my password. And you won't see any password. This should work. Here, welcome to Ubuntu. And you see now I'm logged in. Here's all the commands. Let's try this. ls. ls is like there. ls stands for list, I think. There stands for and I have American keyboard now, but my physical keyboard is Swedish. But there is the same as directory, I think. And hopefully this should start soon. And that will have to be in another video. But you successfully installed Ubuntu now. Great. Have a good day.